You know that moment. She says, "I'm fine," and the room goes strangely quiet. You're sitting right there, maybe at dinner, maybe in the car, maybe brushing your teeth side by side, and somehow she feels 1,000 miles away. Nothing explosive happened. No slammed doors. No dramatic speech. Just that heavy silence that says something beneath the surface is off, and neither of you quite knows how to touch it. And your mind starts racing. What did I miss? Why does this keep happening? Why does it feel like whatever I do is wrong? Is this just what relationships become? Am I losing her without even realizing it? Here's the truth most people never hear. Women don't pull away because men stop doing enough. They pull away because something in the connection stops feeling emotionally safe. That's the part nobody explains. And no, you're not failing at love. This is not proof you chose the wrong person. Every couple that has ever deeply loved each other has stood in this exact place. By the end of this video, you're going to understand the 7 unspoken things women crave most from men, why they matter so much to her nervous system, and how small shifts in the way you show up can make her feel close to you again. Let's get into it. Most couples believe love survives on effort alone, but the real truth is love survives on emotional safety. That's the deeper game, because your partner's nervous system is reading you before her mind can even explain what she feels. She notices your tone, your face, your presence, whether you turn toward her or stay half gone. When safety leaves a relationship, love doesn't always disappear. It goes underground. That's why most couples get stuck. They try harder, talk more, explain more, defend more. But here's the thing. If the emotional tone stays tense, guarded, or dismissive, even good intentions land as distance. What looks like she's too sensitive is often a nervous system saying, "I don't feel held here anymore." What looks like he's shutting down is often a nervous system saying, "I don't know how to stay open and not get overwhelmed." This isn't about pleasing women. It's about understanding connection. And once you see that, the whole relationship changes. Not through hacks, not through scripts, not through performing romance, but through becoming the kind of man whose presence feels real, steady, and emotionally available. Most couples think being there physically is the same as being there emotionally. It's not. A lot of men are in the room but not really with her, phone in hand, half listening, solving something in their head. And most women can feel that drift instantly. The deeper truth is that presence is one of the strongest signals of safety a woman can receive. When she feels you with her, her walls soften. When she feels you're elsewhere, even if you didn't mean harm, something in her starts to register. I'm alone again. Here's the disconnecting version. She says, "Can I tell you something?" And you answer, "Yeah, go ahead," without looking up. Here's the connecting version. You put the phone down, turn your body toward her, and say, "Yeah, I'm here. Tell me." That tiny moment matters, more than most couples realize. And when you do that, the distance between you starts shrinking before either of you has to fix a single problem. Here's the part no one talks about. Most couples think attraction is built by intensity, big gestures, big passion, big reactions. But long-term trust is built by steadiness, by knowing who she gets when life gets hard. The deeper truth is that a woman relaxes into love when she doesn't have to brace for your moods, your defensiveness, or your unpredictability. Not perfection, not passivity, stability. Because her nervous system is always asking, "Can I lean here? Or do I need to protect myself?" Disconnecting sounds like this. "Why are you making such a big deal out of this now?" Connecting sounds like this. "I can see this hits something in you. Let's slow it down." Not louder conversations. Not better debating skills, not acting unbothered, but a man who can stay grounded without becoming cold. And here's what changes everything. Emotional steadiness makes her feel safe enough to be honest. That's when she stops managing your reactions and starts letting you see the real her. Most people in relationships assume being understood means agreeing. It doesn't. That's where so many cycles begin. She shares pain, you explain your intention, and suddenly she feels even more alone because what she needed was not correction. It was contact. The deeper truth is that women often crave emotional understanding more than immediate solutions. Because when she feels understood, her body hears, "I matter. My inner world is not too much. I don't have to fight to be felt." The disconnecting version. "That's not what I meant though." The connecting version. "I get why that hurt. Even if I didn't mean it that way, I can see how it landed. Bro, that sentence is gold." Because her brain is quietly registering, "He actually heard me this time." This isn't a communication hack. This is what emotionally mature love looks like. And that's the shift that turns conflict from a courtroom into a place where repair can actually happen. This is where it gets really interesting. Most couples wait for big moments to prove love. Anniversary dinners, vacations, surprise gifts. But intimacy is not built there. It's built in the 30-second moments. The glance, the check-in, the way you respond when she enters the room. The deeper truth is that women often don't feel cherished through grand performances. They feel cherished through repeated turning toward. Through the unspoken message, you still matter to me in the middle of ordinary life. Disconnecting looks like you barely noticing her after a long day. Connecting looks like, hey, you okay? You seem a little off. Come here. That's not flashy. That's attachment. That's connection. That's the nervous system learning. Again and again, I'm not invisible here. Most couples underestimate this because small moments don't look cinematic, but they are where drift either starts or gets repaired. And when you choose her in those little moments, she stops feeling like she has to compete with your attention to feel loved. And this is the one most couples never figure out. A lot of men think staying calm means staying unreadable, saying I'm good when they're not, withdrawing instead of naming what's real, acting distant but calling it stress. Man, that creates confusion fast. The deeper truth is that hidden emotion is rarely experienced as safety. It feels like a locked door. She can sense something is there, but she can't reach you, so her mind fills in the blanks. Usually with fear. Disconnecting sounds like, nothing's wrong. Stop asking. Connecting sounds like, I'm a little overwhelmed and I don't fully have words yet, but it's not about not wanting you. That lands differently. Very differently. Because something in her is saying, I don't have to chase him to feel close to him. Not total silence. Not emotional dumping. Not pretending you're fine. But honest, grounded transparency. That's what makes a man feel emotionally available. And when you give her that, the walls don't have to get taller just so she can feel less shut out. Most couples confuse leadership with dominance. They confuse strength with emotional hardness. But the real truth is that women don't deeply trust a man because he controls the room. They trust him because his strength makes the room feel safer. The deeper truth is that healthy masculine energy feels protective, not possessive. It says, I can hold tension without becoming the threat. It says, I can make decisions without making you feel small. That matters more than most men realize. Disconnecting sounds like, just do what I said. I'm handling it. Connecting sounds like, I've got this part and I want your voice in it too. See the difference? One creates pressure, the other creates partnership. And here's what nobody explains. Protection in a relationship is often emotional before it is practical. It's protecting the bond, protecting the conversation, protecting the space where both people can stay real. That's when she stops feeling managed and starts feeling safe enough to soften. This is the big one. Most couples don't break because they have conflict. They break because they never learn how to repair after conflict. They let pride sit in the room. They let hurt harden. They let scar tissue form over 100 small moments that never got touched again. The deeper truth is that every relationship has ruptures. Every single one. The question is not whether you mess up. The question is whether you know how to come back. Whether you can say, that wasn't okay, let me try again. Whether you can stay long enough for the